What's up, youngins? You know that old Gatorade drink? That's trash nowadays. That's trash. What you should do, you should be drinking some Body Armor. Body Armor hydrates you better. It's not garbage. Gatorade's garbage. Try Body Armor.
Welcome to week 5. Guess what? Your elders showed up. 6-0. Everything is right in the world. This is how it was supposed to be. Jacob didn't understand the assignment being on the show. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't trust this week. My team probably still hot garbage. We'll see. We'll see.
Going that route.
Hey,
those expectations low.
but hey, 6-0 this week. So
Yeah. 6-0. That's what
Gotta
it should be.
talk about it while we can, because we don't know the next time we can talk about it.
could be years.
I hope not.
Yeah. All right, jumping into last week's matchups, we had Chase versus Coop. Chase able to pull off the win against Coop, who has not been showing up to many of these weeks. And Chase getting the win, but falling short of that, one, the median, but two, that average that he's been having between 126, 132. He was looking solid. And the first time he drops out of that, still gets the win, doesn't get the median. I mean, he started the season as the true median. That was his team name. He was able to fool his team by changing their name for a couple weeks, but they're like, oh, wait a minute. We're the true median. So he is again within a point of the median. On the wrong side of it is unfortunate.
All right, and then we'll kick it into the next matchup. We had Jacob versus Aaron. And just like we all expected, Aaron beat Jacob to continue his strong season. What was that? Oh, Jacob won?
Is that possible?
Jacob won, second highest score of the week, 2-0, beats median, beats Aaron. Is this the time Jacob turns his season around? Probably not. He plays me next week, so let's bump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kev, he scored 173 against Alex. Thursday night's game, Alex was coming with that, Alex Apocalypse, and Kevin's like, I ain't taking no chances. He got a Category 1 Alex Apocalypse. It kind of died out right before it hit the shore. But Kevin boarded up the house, went across the state, avoided the whole hurricane and everything, and just boarded it up for 173.7 points. And that's without Christian McCaffrey. So
Yeah.
that's scary. That's scary. Hey, let's give Alex props though. He broke 100. This is the first time since week 7 last year. Congratulations being back over triple digits.
Yeah.
And let's see if you can stay there. I think you can.
Next matchup, we had Chris versus Colt. Chris able to pull out the victory, even though he had his lowest score of a real low 116. I mean, what a bummer for Chris. Still able to get the 2-0 on the week, beat the median. Colt, he got the win and the median last week. Decided, hey, I'm going to do the exact same thing. Try to score 109. He actually did a little bit better, 109.8. Misses on the median and to Chris. He's going to need to do a little bit better than that whenever you're facing the defending champion.
Then we're going to kick it to the last elder matchup. We have Bo versus Garrett. This one was a nail biter. This one came down to the Monday night game. Garrett had Herbert. Bo had Keenan Allen. Bo had the lead going in. He just needed Herbert and Keenan Allen to make sure they stayed kind of hand in hand, make sure nothing got out of hand. Keenan Allen did not do much. Only got a couple points. Herbert was only throwing to tight ends and running backs yesterday. He was trying to make it as nervous as he could for Bo. But Bo was able to pull out the dub, 114 to 113. Beats Garrett by less than a full point, sets the median. So Garrett gets that gruesome 0-2 as the median setter. Garrett loses another close game. He's been in a couple of those this season, having a tough go at it at the year 1 of the league.
He started this season against 3 of the top ranking players right now. Like,
yeah,
he's had it rough. But,
literally 1, 2, and 3, and then the other one was you. So
yeah. Yeah. So you're welcome for taking it easy on you. I just, Moving on to this week's matchups, we're going to start with Chase versus Aaron. These guys have just been neck and neck with each other all season long. They are 4th and 5th currently. Both had a little bit of a down week last week. But like throughout the season, they've been within 7 points of each other average wise. They are just neck and neck. So this game should be close. It should be a fun one.
I mean, honestly, right now, Chase sitting at 5-3, Aaron at 6-2. That's only a half game out.
Yep, should have some early season impact on the standings, but early season is the emphasis. We got a long way to go.
Next matchup, we have Garrett versus Alex. That is the number 8 versus the number 10 team. And Garrett, this could be the week that he really gets his team on track. He scored great week 1, but lost to the player, beat the median. And then last week, within a point of beating the median. I mean, he's just constantly been right there, one or the other. Maybe this week he gets back to scoring great. Alex is the perfect candidate as long as there's no Alex Apocalypse. So really get your confidence up. Maybe you score 170 something like Kevin did last week. Who knows? Or maybe this is the week of the Alex Apocalypse and he scores 170. There's no telling. It's going to happen at some point this season. It happens every single season. We don't know when it's going to happen.
That's the scary part about the Alex Apocalypse. It could be against you. It's just always nervous playing Alex just for that reason right there.
All right. Then we've got our elder matchup. We got Bo versus Colt. Bo sitting pretty right now at 7-1, tied for first with Chris, not Alex. Colt in his normal spot, number 6, 3-5 on the season. So far, so good, right? I mean, Bo's where he wants to be, Colt's where he wants to be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think there's really much to say. We expect Bo to win. Colt will have 2 players go off, and then he'll probably go 1-1. That's what I'm expecting.
I like how you put all of that. So, like you said, Colt is not only sitting 6th in the standings, he's also 6th in points for an average point. So he is right in that comfort zone that he loves to play. That's where he got that championship in. So ever since then, he's just like, I'm gonna do it again. I'm just gonna stay here until it happens again.
So we're gonna move on to the game of titles. It's the C versus C matchup. It's the KC Showdown. It's also the Battle of the Opposites. We got number 1 versus number 9. 1-7-1, 1-7. It's kind of like an easy matchup to kind of predict what's going to happen, but Chris is going to beat Coop. But it's fantasy football. We never know what's going to happen. Kevin scores 170. Kevin scores 70. You never know.
That's true.
You never know. So Chris could have an off week, and Coop could have an explosion of a week. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes on this week's C versus C.
Last matchup, we got the Elder Showdown, Ashmore Showdown. That was their neighborhood whenever they were little, for everybody else that didn't know where they lived. Literally right across the street from each other.
69 steps away from each other.
There you go. 69 steps, so they're used to that kind of walk.
If you know what I mean.
That is the number 3 versus the number 7 team. But if you look at the points, it's number 1 versus number 8. So it's a lot more spread out in points. Jacob really taken all kinds of breaks in the first 3 games and really got on track. But Kevin, he had 1 down week. If you take that 1 down week out, he's averaging like over 160 points, which isn't great for the rest of us. We're going to need to do something. But yeah, it should be a good one. It's going to be a crazy one. How you guys feeling?
I'm not confident at all. My team, congrats on the 2-0 victory this week, Kev.
All right, I see what Jacob's doing. He's trying to sandbag his team into playing good. And I'm just going to let you know, it probably will work.
All right, so we've got special guest Miller here. He's here with his mere picks of the week.
Retired.
That's right. He's retired, but he's been in this dynasty league, so he knows the field. Took the first few weeks off of these picks so that he could really get the feel of each team and really give his best predictions of who was going to win. And he's here to do the mere picks. So here we go. First matchup: Chase versus Aaron.
Aaron definitely is going to win. He's got 2 lovely dogs at home. Love them to death. He's also really good with fish. He's got a bunch of fish, so Aaron for sure.
All right. Next up, Garrett and Alex.
Best friends with Alex, a long time. Alex is gonna win, of course. Also, he's got an adorable baby, so duh.
Okay.
Going against your old team there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's another good reason as to why. I'm sure Garrett has changed my team a bunch.
It's true. Then we have me versus Cole.
Ooh, that one's an easy decision. Bo just found out he's having a boy. Of course, he's got that look on his side. Gonna win, of course. Colton sucks.
All right.
Well, Colton's also having a boy.
Yeah, he already found out though. But he didn't just
Old
find
news.
out. He didn't. What is up with you? You're just here giving commentary on my segment. My segment. Go away.
He has studied for this. All right, Jacob. No questioning. All right. Then we got Chris and Coop, the KC showdown.
This is definitely gonna be on Coop. Just I don't know Chris.
Okay. Let's go.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then last one, Elders matchup, Kevin and Jacob.
Oh, that's on Jacob's mustache alone. He loses instantly. Whatever happens, loses. Jacob loses. It could be against anybody. The fact that it's Kevin, duh. Just the fact that Jacob has that horrible mustache, done.
All right, there you have it. That's week 5. There's Mir's picks. We'll see how much his studying went into this and how many he gets right. Miller, you want to take it away?
No.
All right. Well, remember, youngins, pick up that body armor in stores now.
There you go. Thank you so much, Mir.
Love it.
True confessions of a teenage heart.